Well, good evening. Welcome back to the channel. Your host Fly is here for our May 1st, 2026 affordable group break. Hard to believe that May is already here. Almost halfway through 2026. We've got tonight. We've got just one box, a mega box of the 2026 Topps Celebration Series One. I what did this? I think Top started doing this last year or maybe 2 years ago, and I've never bothered to pick any of it up. Um, from what I understand, it's just kind of a continuation of regular flagship with some new parallels and some new inserts and mascot cards, which I know a lot of people like the mascot stuff. So I guess when they folded like opening day and big league, I guess this kind of took the place of those two sets, but it's not wholly its own set from what I think. But like I said, this will be a new rip for me. But we get decent value. Was able to sell these teams for $2 and $3 a piece. And we got 14 packs at 14 cards per pack. So that's what 198 cards. So hopefully we get something for the team collectors, get something decent out of this. So let me grab my printout of the teams and who claimed them. Let me grab that, and then we will go ahead and get started. So there's on the back side of some things. Mascots, game drip, perennial all stars are some of the inserts to look for. We got the Dynasty mascot autograph relics, and we've got holofoil parallels and celebration base confetti parallels. So we'll see. Hey, good evening, John. Long time no see. There's our empty box. All right, we'll let's get started. Good luck, everybody. I believe these are all numbered the same from regular flagship. We got Gavin Williams for the Guardians, Logan Gilbert for the Mariners, Alex Freeland for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani, Dodgers, Javier Baez, Tigers, Luis Morales for the A's, Kyle Freeland for the Rockies, William Contreras, Brewers, Kennedy Corona, Astros. We have a holofoil, Carson Weisenhunt for the Giants. We got a big ticket player, Ronald Acuna. We have a stars of the MLB, Jacob Wilson. Hey, we got a game day drip, Carlos Correa for the Astros. And a mascot for the Twins, TC Bear. Jacob Young for the Nats. Athletics team card. Jonathan India for the Royals. Keibert Ruiz, Nationals. Cam Devaney, Pirates. Nolan Schanuel, Angels. Johan Duran, Phillies. Christian Campbell, Red Sox. Chicago Cubs team card. Got J-Rod for the Mariners. Hey, we got a sparkle. Heliot Ramos for the Giants. Titans of the game, Vlad Jr., 8-Bit Ballers Acuna. That looks a lot like one of the sets they did in Big League a few years ago. And a perennial All-Stars, Freddie Freeman. A Boo Freeman now, but still pretty cool card. Speaking of Acuna, here's his base. Hunter Brown for the Astros. Alejandro Kirk for the Blue Jays. Jackson Holiday, Orioles. Quinn Priester for the Brewers. Adam Frazier, Royals. Got RBI leaders, Schwarber, Alonso, and Soto. Lawrence Butler for the A's. Taylor Trammell for the Houston, Kevin Gossman, Toronto. Got a 91 Mike Trout. Stars of the MLB, Gunnar Henderson. Billy the Marlin, mascot for the Marlins. And a Bryce Harper at 8-Bit Ballers. Zach Maxwell, Reds. Padres team card. Nick Kurtz for the A's. Brett Beatty, Mets. Dylan Cruz, Nats. Dodgers, we got Shohei Ohtani. Mason Barnett for the A's. Mike Trout, Angels. We have an opening day foil, Shohei Ohtani. Nice. We have a, forget what these are called. Travis Adams, Twins. So sparkle Jake Fraley for the Braves, or Fraley. Stars of MLB, Jordan Alvarez. Hey, you got an Acuna Game Day drip. And does the Baltimore Oriole not have a name? It's just mascot. Jorge Soler, Angels. Bailey Ober, Twins. Marcelo Mayer, Red Sox. David, Mets. Chandler Simpson, Tampa Bay. Dean Kramer, Orioles. Zach Wheeler, Phillies. Cam Schlitter, Yankees. Sawyer Gibson Long for the Tigers. Jonathan Aranda, Tampa Bay. Greatest hits, Jason Dominguez. Titans of the game, Mookie Betts. 8-Bit Ballers, Mike Trout. Hey, and a perennial All-Stars, Paul Skeens. So far, I'm liking this. Like this is a little more fun than the regular flagship. AL RBI leaders, Raleigh, Judge, and Pasquantino. Pasquantino. Carlos Narvaez, the Red Sox. Here's a Red Sox card. Colton Cowser, the Orioles. Jesus Luzardo for Philly. Andrew Benintendi for the White Sox. Yu Darvish, the Padres. Carson Seymour, Giants. Maximo Acosta, Marlins. Felix Bautista, the Orioles. You got a Sparkle Joe Rock for Tampa. Stars at MLB, Vlad Jr. We got the mascot for the Athletics. And a game day drip, Jackson Churio. We are halfway through the box with this pack. Matt Strom, Philly. Otto Kemp, Philly. Len Sosa, White Sox. Bryce Matthews, Astros. Daniel Placinia, Cubs. Xander Bogaerts for the Padres. Matt McLean for the Reds. Willie Adames for the Giants. Trey Turner, Philly. Grant Taylor for the White Sox. Got a David Wright, 1991. I don't know where I put those. James Wood, Titans of the game. We got a Jack Caglione, 8-Bit Ballers, and a Juan Soto perennial All-Stars. Rafael Devers, Giants. Chris Bubick, Royals. Drew Rasmussen for Tampa Bay. Tristan English for the Diamondbacks. Corbin Carroll, Diamondbacks. Nolan McLean for the Mets. Michael Harris for the Braves. Anthony Volpe, Yankees. Andrew Abbott, Reds. Landon Raup for the Giants. Daniel Placinia, Cubs, Sparkle. Aaron Judge, Titans. 8-Bit Ballers, Bobby Witt. And another Juan Soto perennial All-Stars. Eric Lauer, Toronto. Peyton Toll, Red Sox. Jose Altuve, Astros. Max Muncy for the Dodgers. Victor Scott II for the Cardinals. Texas Rangers team card. Cole Young for the Mariners. Mason Miller for the Padres. We got Shinosuke Agasawara, if I pronounced that right. For the Nats, Mickey Moniak. The Rockies, there's a Bryce Harper, 91. Stars MLB, Samuel Basallo. Got Ace, the Toronto Blue Jays mascot, and an 8-bit Ballers Griffey for the Mariners. Nice. That one fits because, man, remember his Super Nintendo game. Played that quite a bit at my grandparents'. Clayton Kershaw for the Braves for the Dodgers. Sonny Gray, Cardinals. Garrett Crochet, Red Sox. Bryce Drummond, Brewers. Luke Kershaw, Twins. Andrew McCutchen, Pirates. Chase Burns for the Reds. Cool Crushers, Phillies. Victor Robles, Mariners. Troy Johnston, for the Marlins. Bryce Matthews, Sparkle for the Astros. Titans of the game, Shohei. Another game day drip, Carlos Correa. And the perennial All-Stars, Shohei. Red Sox team card. Masataka Yoshida for the Red Sox. Brandon Marsh, Philly. American League average leaders, Judge, Bichette, and Wilson. Jeffrey Springs, A's. Kikuchi for the Angels. Royce Lewis, Twins. Spencer Schwallenbach for the Braves. Romy Gonzalez, Red Sox. Jonah Heim, Texas. Here is a Profiles, Pete Armstrong. Mike Trout, Stars. The Philly Fanatic mascot, and an Ellie De La Cruz game day drip. Dieter Fuentes for the Braves. Clay Holmes, Mets. Kumar Rocker, Texas. Bronx Buddies for the Yankees. AL home run leaders, Raleigh, Judge, and Caminero. Alex Bregman for the Red Sox. Yamamoto for the Dodgers. Samuel Basallo, Orioles. Casey Mize, Tigers. Got a silver something Logan Webb for the Giants. Dropping them. Sparkle Jesus Luzardo for Philly. They got a Stars for Tarek Skubal. 8-bit Ballers Kyle Till for the White Sox. And a perennial All-Stars Chris Sale for the Braves. 2 packs to go, guys. Brady Singer for the Reds. Logan Webb, Giants. Travis Adams, Twins. Grant Holmes for the Braves. Giancarlo Stanton, Yankees. Fernandez for the Rockies. Pedro Pages for the Cardinals. Detroit Tigers team card. And Junior Caminero for the Rays. Carson Williams for the Rays. There's a 91 Kutch. Another Basallo, Titans. Rosie Red mascot for the Reds. Bryce Harper, perennial All-Stars. And final pack. Stephen Kolek, the Royals. Luzardo Estrada for the Blue Jays, Joe Rock for the Rays, Jake Fraley for the Braves, Elliot Ramos, Giants, Brandon Garcia for the Diamondbacks, Hunter Goodman for the Rockies, Bryce Miller, Mariners, Michael Busch, Cubs, Nick Gonzalez for the Pirates, Xavier Bogaerts, Sparkle, Shohei Stars, and another 8-Bit Ballers Griffey. And that's it, guys. Got a little bit of everything, I feel like. If you're still working on your team sets for your respective club, or if you're working on a set, got a good bit of base for each team. And then let's see. So maybe these, and again, I apologize. I've been so busy. I just didn't have a chance to look, but maybe these are called considered the confetti parallels. I could see that. I don't remember these in the flagship. So maybe that's the confetti, and then these are the regular silver sheen or whatever they're called from regular tops. And then we did get one regular holofoil, which I think are retail exclusives. Got several of the mascots: Blue Jays, Reds, Philly, another one for the Jays, Athletics, Orioles, Marlins, and Twins. Titans of the game: Basalo, Otani, Judge, Wood, Betts, and Guerrero. The one profiles, PCA. One big ticket player. One greatest hits, Jason Dominguez. Stars of MLB, Alvarez, Henderson, Wilson, Otani, Scobal, Trout, Basalo, Guerrero Jr. Eight-Bit Ballers. We got Trout, Harper, Acuna, Griffey, Teal, another Griffey, Bobby Witt Jr., and Caglione. Game Day Drip. We have Dela Cruz, Carrera, Churio, Acuna, another Correa. Perennial All-Stars. Harper, Sale, Otani, Soto, Skeens, and Freeman. The 91, we have Harper, Wright, McCutchen, and Trout. And then I forgot I'd already put this in a top loader. We got an opening day foil parallel of Otani. So that wraps it up. I went ahead and purchased the box for next week, so I don't have it in hand. It better come before Friday, but next week will be 1995, so we're taking it back a year. But we're going to the OG Prism set. We're going to 1995 Pacific Prism, so feel free to go look that up. Had to pay up a little bit for this box, 24 packs. It's a retail box. So teams are probably going to be in the $4 to $6 range, and somewhere there. I'm still trying to decide if I want to do list each team individually, or if we're going to cut them in half and it will just be a pick one and randomly get assigned a team. I'm not exactly sure. If we do it that way, the pricing will go up a few dollars, but I don't know. But hopefully, I'll have everything ready to go by Tuesday of next week. So check the group if that's something that floats your boat. Again, 1995 Pacific Prism. But until then, appreciate it. The support helping fill this one out. And yeah, for the price of these mega boxes of Celebration, and for what you get, if you're working on a set, I think this is the way to go. Plus, you get lots of cool inserts and parallels and stuff. I feel like this was a more fun. I was about to say funner, but it's not a word. I enjoyed this rip more than the just the regular flagship stuff from earlier in the year. So, anywho, that was fun. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great weekend. Tomorrow is free comic book day, so find yourself a comic book shop and you can go get some free books. Plus, usually they do all sorts of other sales. So it's just a fun thing to do. And even if you don't buy anything, like I said, you can get some free books. So I'll be participating tomorrow morning. But whatever you do this weekend, have a great time, and we'll catch you back here next Friday night. Have a great one.